What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video here today. We're back for stage 7 of mission challenges here on GranTursimo Sport. But before we get into that, first off, I just want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope everyone had a fantastic day and enjoyed whatever you and your family decided to do on this merry day of the year. There's weird phrasing, but anyway. Yeah, hope everybody had a very nice Christmas. Myself, it was good. I enjoyed it. I got a late Christmas present on the way, so I am actually going to make a video on that when it arrives. That's all I'm going to say about it. But anyway, should arrive in about 2 weeks' time, so we'll see what happens there. But without further ado, let's get this show on the road and get into mission challenges. Stage number 7, shall we? Alright, so here we are, stage 7, and it looks like it's going to be a lap of the Nurburgring cut up into 8 different parts. Okay, so this is something a bit different. Yeah, so this is what we're going to be doing in today's video, so alright, let's get the show on the road. I didn't really know what I wanted to say then, so yeah, sorry about that, but anyway, well, I'm on a black screen, never mind, there we go. Alright, so we're going to be using my little Hyundai Genesis supercar, quote unquote there. If you guys want to see what I really use this for, tune into Transnation Esports YouTube channel, 8 PM every Saturday night for our little supercars league that we have going on. I am driving for Red Bull Racing in our little Hyundai alongside my teammate slash team boss, if you want to call him that. He's a prick of a team boss sometimes, but Stuart McKenzie, so yeah, if you watch this, you're a prick of a thing, but love you, bud. But anyway, but no offense really, but yeah, we're doing good in that at the moment, but we're not here to worry about that. So far so good. It looks like we've disposed of a fair bit of the traffic. 1 minute 24 is the goal time to beat, and oh, where are we supposed to go? We got 2 cars in the way. Dispose of the Meister Tenza WRX, so we'll try and get by him pretty quick and sharp. There we go, up the inside. Next up is an Audi, so we'll try and dispose of him. No, we'll run in the back of him instead, that's just as helpful. Not really, but anyway. Up the inside of him. Next up is a Porsche, and I think the finish line is just after this right-hander. So up the inside of the Porsche we go, and it should come into view. There it is. 124 is the time to beat. We are going to smash that with a 122.466. So there we go. Gold once again. And this is a pretty common theme. We're pretty good at doing that, aren't we? But anyway. Now, one thing I do want to ask all of you guys is, if you have played GT Sport, you would know there's GT mode, there's mission challenges and everything else, and there's also something called circuit experience. Now, one thing I want to know is, do you guys want me to do that on camera and record that and upload it? Or would you rather me just do that off camera and just cut straight to GT mode and we just go racing and get into the whole in-depth racing side of the game, I guess, if you want to say it like that. So, as always, you can comment down below what you guys would like me to do. I'm always happy to hear feedback, whether it's good, bad, in the middle or otherwise, or yeah, I'm just happy to hear what you guys think. So, oh god, blow me on the grass. Okay, let's get back to the action now. Part 2 of this Nurburgring, what was it? I'm just going to say Nurburgring Master for the sake of it. I know that's not what it's actually called, but anyway, so whatever. Let's just keep going. Other inside of the Audi now. And here we are, onto the circuit, onto Nurburgring. Very, very difficult, tricky, demanding track. Keep the boot into it, coming down towards Hatson back. We get through here pretty nicely. Past the Subaru on the right hand side. Avoid touching the grass. Obviously that can be very lethal around here. And obviously home to what would definitely be known as probably one of the most heart-stopping moments in motorsport history, with the great Niki Lauda having his crash back here in Formula 1, but he survived that and lived to tell the tale. And yeah, unfortunately he did pass away earlier this year, so obviously condolences to his family. That was a very sad point in, I think, just the history of motorsport, really. But anyway, that just relates to this whole track can be very demanding, and if you make a mistake or something, it will come back to bite you. Obviously, Loudest crash, no fault of his own, something broke. Well, I think something broke, you can correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not really fully up to date on history. I don't really pay that much attention. I didn't when I was in school, and I don't now that I'm not in school, so yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so here we are for the next part of Nurburgring Meister. I'm just going to call it Master for the sake of it. And here we go, we're going to try and sneak by that Mercedes. We're on the grass, that's not good. Over the rise now, through that left-hander, hard on the brakes now, make sure we get it stopped. Looks like, what's that, another Hyundai. So we'll get by him. Thank you very much, and goodbye. So there we go. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is one of my favourite parts on the track. Just the fact that you keep your boot into it and a sudden elevation change, and so easy to make a mistake. Good lord, hang on to it. And we nearly did exactly that right there. Send it up the inside of the BMW. Bit of contact made there, that was a bit scruffy, but no harm done. There's the finish line, 1:13's time to beat. We're going to absolutely demolish that with a 1:08.9, 4.1 seconds clear at the gold time. So there we go, we're absolutely smashing through these tests at the moment. More money, more mileage points, more experience points as well, so we're doing good. Anyway, on to part number 4, and it looks like we've got more of the Nordschleife to work our way through. 1:09 is the goal time, so we'll try and do that if we can. Looks like the sun is actually starting to set, so we could be finishing this stage at night, which will be quite interesting, because I have a hard enough time trying to drive this track in broad daylight. So if you take the light away and make me drive this at night, then I will make an assumption that I will probably die. But anyway, that's not a concern right at this moment. Might be in a few minutes, but anyway, making good progress at the moment. Send it up the inside of, I don't know what that was, Alexis, I think. But anyway, up the inside of a Peugeot now, bit of contact made, kind of forced him onto the grass a little bit, but just wanting to get through this traffic as quickly as we can. Next up, Lamborghini Huracan, up the inside, excuse me, job done, and there we go. I think that's everyone that we're going to work our way through. Round final corner, there's a finish line, and we smash it again. Look at the difference. That's 6.5 seconds basically. Like, that's just mental. But anyway, so we this car might be a bit OP for this, but I really just wanted to use my supercar for this stage. So you know, don't hurt me. It's a bit OP, I know, or it is so far anyway. But anyway, on to the next part of Nurburgring Master, and it's even getting darker now, so we might be racing at night in the very next part of this. I sure hope not, because the start of the next part, I think, is right at the carousel, and I really don't want to start a test at the carousel in the dark. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but we'll see what the future holds in about the next 50-60 seconds. But for now, this is I think a pretty boring part of this test right there, because we're basically just driving in a straight line overtaking people. So yeah, brake a little bit coming in to this left-hander just to make sure we don't run too wide and screw that up. But we've gotten through here. Oh, okay. So mental note to self, don't mount that curb too much. Oh my god, we just mounted the back of that Porsche. So sorry about that, but anyway, there's the finish line, 3, 2, 1, and there we go. So gold once again, not quite as convincingly as the last couple of tests, but we still got a comfortable buffer to get all that done. So on to the next part, and I think it's going to be dark, and it is. So, how fun! Trying to drive the Nordschleifer at night in the supercar. Well, quote V8 supercar, but anyway. And here we go. Alright, where's the tuning for the carousel? There we are. Alright, oh, got back in, stepped out. Now we've gone up the track. Where is it? Alright. Just trying to be a little bit cautious, not going to lie right now, but still trying to be a bit aggressive. Obviously, don't want to have to try and redo any of these tests, because, well, who likes to do that? But anyway, dust flying now right in our face, but we sent it up the inside of that guy. I don't know what he was driving. I think it was a Volkswagen. There's a Mitsubishi. We dispose of him pretty quick, sharp. Next up is a Toyota 86, if my memory's correct. I think that is about right. Yes, it is. Bit of contact made between the pair of us, but no harm done. 1 minute 8.6 is the time to beat. I think the finish line is just around past these two right-handers that we're just coming up to right now. Aston Martin with his right-hand indicator on, but he stays hard right. So that was all a bit dodgy there. So we did kind of cut the corner a tiny bit, but you know what, that's all good. And there's the finish line. There we go. So gold once again, only by 1.9 seconds. So our buffer is coming down bit by bit, but only 2 more parts left, so we should be good. But let's get on to part number 7 and let's finish this shit. Alright, so here we are. 57 seconds is the time to beat, so this is definitely a shorter part than basically every other test we've done so far. Trying to make the move on that Toyota, bit of contact made, no harm done, and yeah, so far so good. Up the inside now of a Volkswagen. Now, I'm not sure if it's just me, but there's a few cars with indicators on in these tests that I've noticed. I don't know if that is actually just me or whether you guys can see that as well, but let me know down in the comment section below, because 2 or 3 cars I've seen with indicators on, but it's kind of misleading. But anyway, oh god, we nearly run up the back of a Mercedes. Send it up the inside of him and a BMW into this left-hander. Next up is a McLaren. Finish line should be just around here somewhere. Where is it? There it is. McLaren right behind us, but no way back through for him. Across the line, Bod your uncle. There we go. 53.1, so 3.9 seconds basically clear of the target time to beat. So we're smashing through all of these tests at the moment pretty convincingly. And without further ado, it's time for the final test of stage number 7. So basically it's driving down this massive back straight here, which honestly just feels like it takes forever, and especially if you're driving something that's not very fast, then it just feels like it's an eternity to get from one end to the other. But thankfully we're in something that's got a bit of horsepower, so hopefully this shouldn't take us too long as we nearly lose the back end there, mounting that curve trying to get by the Aston Martin. But we get by him, and here we go down this mile and miles long back straight. That was really weird phrasing again, I know, but don't hurt me. But anyway, here we go, just sitting in the slipstream with this Lamborghini. There goes an Audi, there goes a Toyota. Now we pull out past the Lamborghini Hurricane. There is a Bugatti Veyron. Why are we overtaking a Veyron? I don't know. There's a Porsche Cayman GT4, I think. Next up, BMW M6 GT3. Get around the outside of him. Just wait, you can see him in the mirror. There he is. Job done. Now we just got to make sure we slow it up. We're coming in here fairly hot. Oh, we're not going to make it. Oh, just. Yeah, okay. I thought we were going to spin out there. We caught the grass, but we hang on to it. And here we go. Across the line. Stage 7 of Mission Challenges is officially completed. There we go. Alright, so done and dusted, stage 7, so only 1 more part left, which I'll probably try and have out maybe in the next 2 or 3 days. Just depends on what happens, and obviously, you know, just what I can do and if I'm available to do anything. But let's go collect another prize car. Let's see what we get. Alright, sweet. So we win a Chevrolet Camaro. Very, very nice looking ride. And a true piece of American muscle, that right there. So that might come in handy in the future in GT mode. But yeah, so that has been today's video, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed. As I said at the start of the video, Merry Christmas to you all. Hope you guys had a wonderful day with your family and friends, and whatever you tried to do. Hopefully you didn't drink too much. I know I didn't. I probably could have and should have, but anyway, you know what, we'll save that for another time. But anyway, so yeah, that's it for me today, guys. If you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe, so you can stay tuned for plenty more. And until my next video, should be out in the next 2-3 days, we'll see. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.